contributor Robert Wolf. Rent is up 22%. Baby food's up 30%. But she's for the working class.
So two different things there. So let's first frame what she talked about on Friday, her economic policy day. And, you know, I spoke to her, the vice president, that morning. I mean, the four quadrants she talked about: housing, childcare, health care, and food. Those are the important things to hardworking Americans every day. And she went there and said, we need to reduce prices. Let's take former President Trump. When he was asked about housing, his response was drill, baby, drill. There's no correlation between drill, baby, drill and housing. Let me just say one more thing. And we are the most energy independent we've been. So when he talks about we got to get America energy going, we're drilling 14 million barrels a day. So let's not compare it to the almighty.
All right, but
let's compare it to the President Trump's plan.
All right, yeah, but we have to compare it to what Kamala Harris has said about banning hydraulic fracturing. And she has yet to get in front of a camera on a microphone and say, I will not ban hydraulic fracturing. I am for producing as much shale oil and gas. If you ban hydraulic fracturing in this country, you will bankrupt the United States and you will bankrupt the middle class. I want to stay on. No, but you brought up the four quadrants. Yep. And talking about lowering prices is not, yeah, everybody wants lower prices, but prices went up 20% and they are up and still rising. So the issue is the policies that she proposed, including price controls on food, which is idiocy.
Yeah, a couple things on that. One, she did not say price controls in her speech. I know everyone wants to call them price controls, but she did not say it. She called it competitiveness, anti-collusion, and anti-gouging, which, by the way, is in 37 states, including the Texas AG Paxton went after gas stations during Hurricane Harvey for similar type of things. This is something that we have to protect Americans during the toughest times. I agree with you that the idea that, you know, grocery stores are doing something as bad actors, that's not accurate. But there are some bad actors out there taking advantage of hardworking Americans. And it's not like she has a magic wand and she's going to say, let's just change this price. You know it doesn't work that way.
No, I know, but I do know Elizabeth Warren's plan, which says that the FTC is going to have bureaucrats decide what is excessive pricing and what isn't. And that is disaster for anybody who runs a grocery store, coming from a child of grocery store owners. I want to really quickly ask you, Bernie Sanders tonight is going to go after corporate greed and big money in politics. Robert, you are big money in politics. You're going to have to give ask for your money back.
Well, let me say two things. They've never given me a check back, and a bunch of people did pay for this. So listen, I think Bernie has some good policies, but you know he's too far left for me. I'm more of a moderate. I'm a capitalist. And so that's why I supported Joe Biden when he ran in 2020 and not Bernie Sanders.
I really quickly want to get your reaction to what Pete Buttigieg said this morning about manufacturing, which you know a lot about as well.
Yeah.
Now, we want to talk about prices. We want to talk about inflation.
Economists estimate things are going well right now?
Well, definitely a lot better than they were under Donald Trump, right? I grew up in the industrial Midwest. I saw weeds pushing up between the asphalt of parking lots of factories. They told us those union jobs were never coming back. They told us that we were done making things. That's changed. We have a manufacturing boom today.
Manufacturing's been in a recession since the spring of 2022. Robert, what is he talking about?
Yeah, so since former president left, we have about 500,000 plus new manufacturing jobs. I would describe it a little differently. I would say that when you look at the CHIPS Act and the infrastructure plan, we have started building factory construction more than we have in decades. If you look at Arizona and semiconductors, if you look at Georgia and the battery plant, if you look at Wisconsin on the semiconductor plant. And once you build those plants, then you go from distribution, manufacturing to distribution. So I think we're going to have a huge revitalization of industrial America. I am incredibly confident.
Let me look at my watch. Waiting on it.
Listen, we have the factories being built. It's better than the alternative. Infrastructure Week never got passed under former President Trump.
Good to see you.
Thank you.
Robert Wolf, thank you so much. Coming up, it's the moment demo.